Not a copyrighted sound. Okay, so let's start with Natalie, just because she's a bit of a fan favorite for me as well, or just all the drama. Nah.
I have this hot guy next to me. I feel like I'm in Hollywood movie, and I love it.
So we first met Natalie in 90 Days Season 7 with Mike. They got married, did the whole shebang, and I'll let Natalie summarize how that went.
It was a nightmare.
Get with the fucking program or get out.
So I left.
Okay, so Natalie moves to Florida to pursue her modeling career. And that's when she meets Josh, who is what we'll focus a lot about in this video. Here he is, Joshy, 40 years old. He runs his own modeling agency, mostly works out of LA, in which he finally invites Natalie to go and visit him. She's super excited and she can't resist. Okay, Natalie and Josh doing the online flirting. Very cute so far. Skip forward, Natalie's at a photo shoot. She's with a photographer named Damien, and obviously he works with Josh. Josh runs a modeling agency. Seems like they know each other a little bit, and she uses this opportunity to get a little bit of more information about Josh.
Tell me!
What exactly are you wanting to know about Josh?
What can you tell me?
Damien tells her he just runs a few businesses and he's around many beautiful women, and Natalie doesn't really take that too well, but she goes ahead, ignores that anyway, and starts preparing for her date tonight.
I'm ready to go.
Natalie looks flawless. I love the entrance. It's amazing. Only downside is this is why you need to have a little bit of a theme to dates. I love the idea of it being a surprise, but at least say, oh, you know, wear some athletic gear, do this, wearing a jacket. Give him some kind of update, because now she's wearing heels and it's a paddle boat ride, which is very romantic, but she is not dressed accordingly.
I'm so fucking desperate for child, so I'm coming half naked.
She wasn't dressed right for the date, but they had a good time anyway. You can see them laughing, smiling on the way back. They're going off to a hotel / restaurant, not exactly sure, but it's a more romantic setting nonetheless. And now it's time for her to find out, does he want commitment? Does he want kids? Fair, but it's a bit early to find that stuff out, but why
Does
not?
he wanna be in committed relationship with me?
Okay, so now it's time for a little bit more of a sit down and chat date. So here's where Natalie goes ahead, asks him, are you committed? Do you want kids? Yada, yada, yada. Natalie's made it really clear that she despises alcohol, but here she is. Maybe it's okay if he's hot. I don't know.
I will not step over my morals, ever.
A few minutes later.
What does Natalie think she's drinking then? Maybe some tea?
Get the Mad Hatter on the horn. I'm having a tea party.
Okay, so here Natalie and Josh sit down and they talk. Natalie says that if he's not committed, she doesn't want anything to do with him. We'll see how that pans out. Josh basically says a really normal thing, which is, you know, how about we get to know each other first before we get exclusive? That makes a lot of sense. It's only been one date. I think this is their first date.
We just need to get to know each other a little bit longer.
This is bullshit.
So they make their way up to Natalie's room. He has made the effort of booking him separate rooms, so there's no expectations, and I actually really respect this. Then it's a lot less weird. But then Natalie makes it weird. I don't know what this little thing little dance that they're doing. It's weird to watch, but he plays it really well, so I gotta give this guy a lot of credit, you know? He just, yeah. And then it ends to the weirdest night. Into the absolute weirdest night. Door in the face, son. The face. Josh seems to have some kind of continuous alives in his bag, because they're going again. He messaged her and she sees the car and all is forgotten because he drives a nice car.
Oh my god.
It's amazing. It's almost like being attractive and driving a nice car makes you, I don't know, more appealing or something. Crazy. But let's continue on the date number 2.
Driving in that beautiful car with hot guy next to me. I feel like I'm in Hollywood movie. And I love it.
So they do their beach date, and what I really like about this scene is they talk about their exes, which is actually it's a good step forward. But what I really love about Josh is he doesn't take this time to bag and just basically all around take a dump on his exes. It's they were just young and didn't work out, but they tried. He didn't just go, yeah, they were shit, they did this, I'm perfect. No, it wasn't like that. It was a very mature conversation, actually. Natalie lets you know that she's been married 3 times, and maybe that's why she's a little bit anxious to make sure this is the right one and it's all going to work out. But if you just took a breath, took it slow, maybe you'd have a little bit of a better track record. So let's just like see, does she take it slow? Right, let's see. Nope. Girl got herself some biscuit, but she didn't just want the biscuit, she wanted the whole bakery. So yeah.
But after sex, he left.
Couldn't have been too bad because he's invited to go meet the friends, and normally that's a good thing. Josh introduces Natalie to his friends, which is normally a good sign in a relationship timeline. But you can see she's a little bit discouraged from the fact he doesn't give her a title, he doesn't call her boyfriend, girlfriend, even though the night before the biscuit, we remember the biscuit, the night before the biscuit, he just said, I think it's too early to be exclusive. So it's like she just didn't listen to all that information and went like, woo, like that. And the friends and everyone can see it's a little bit awkward. She talks to the friends, they calm it down a little bit, just say, look, like, listen, have you talked to him? Maybe told him this is what you want? Josh is a long-term relationship kind of guy. That's what we've taken so far. He's with his ex 10 years, they mention. And so at least out of all this, Natalie sees that he at least is capable of long-term relationships. So that's a plus in her book.
Make him tell you what he wants, because you clearly know what you want. So it's time to lay down the law on your end and go, listen, this is what I want, this is the timeline I want. Are you going to give me that or not?
Exactly. Actually, really good advice from the friends, so I love that. At the end of the night, they're both feeling a little bit more buzzed up. That's good.
He kind of leads me to this fairy tale story where he just, like playing beginning these games. He likes this, games.
Okay, second time walking up to the hotel. She's still a bit confused about where they stand because she just won't openly ask him all these questions. When are we going to get together next? Are we going to do long term? What's up? What's up? So they get to the hotel room. It's still awkward. This time my boy is in. And let's see how we go after that.
I don't know what's going on right now.
Seems that Natalie's gotten some biscuit again. Still no bakery, and this time it leads her to lose her mind a little bit. She goes on to mention that sex is serious and she considers him the father of a child. She doesn't have a child yet. Still, maybe this is the 3rd date. Technically this is the 3rd date. So it's a little strange. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that little recap of Natalie from Single Life Season 3. That's all that we have time for today. I'm Pegasus, by the way. Probably should have mentioned that at the start. We're going to mention it now. All good. Don't worry about it. And give us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Well, if you didn't hate it, feel free to like. Thanks.